That there are, and this is the first one. We'll get to see if all our predictions about drop spots and how these are gonna play out, if they unfold. 9th place, unfortunately. So things are kind of slow here for Dubs. Nobody really fighting out yet. He gets beamed in the back by Vert, I think. I thought that was an AI for a second, but no. He's gonna be down. Yeah, no Matt, a henchman will take him out. Not a good start for FaZe Dubs.
The henchman really showing up in full force here. Like we said, so many of these players play these southern areas. I wanted to talk about this in the kind of opening segments about how on EU, our champs, the players that were at the top, they all came from the top, the northern half of the map. Talking about big shots going down there. Hold up. Sarah Man's going to find himself the snipe shot to kick this off. And this is a great start for him because not only that, he's got that legendary tactical Balla. As I recall yesterday, Reet was tearing up the show with that bad boy.
Yeah, breaking through walls, going in with crash pads, hitting every shot. It was definitely something. Sora will continue to rotate down into Misty, hopefully find some extra loot, though. Jacob going on the... Oh, he's going to take this monster. Surprising.
I mean, I'm kind of concerned with how many players are alive right now in the zone. You have to, right? We're looking at a game that's going to be affected by Storm Surge. And oh my gosh, Jacob is going to get bested in the fight there. Takes the shotgun trade and it doesn't work out for him.
It is one of the most passive regions ever. And I think that's because not so much experience in the grand finals, except for the top of the top. A nade from FJA, he will mark it and drop it right on the face of Bamboozle. Now Falcon are going for that loot too. Potentially could have also succumbed to it, but no. They're making sure they're going for their second or third options if they are way too contested. So we got a nice big spread along the map. That is also something that is indicative of the best players. Gonna have a good time, right? They don't end up in these really random situations. Another nice nade from Acorn.
Massive. Remember, he was in a storm there, so he needed the siphon here, and that's going to be the freebie to heal him up.
Bucky on the side of Arkham. I'm surprised to see him all the way down south here while we see Epic Whale pick up an Elim in the feed. So there are players falling. Bucky definitely needs Surge. He's going to go for a box fight with Arkham, but no! Arkham will instantly turn around and charge up that shotgun to the face of Bucky. On that south side of the map, reverse to K falls to Krizix of Timbers. We interviewed yesterday, hoping to have a good day today. Tall tie on the rotate, prominent West player. And he does actually pick up an Elim onto Artemis. I'm not exactly sure. That guy was on the zone line, right?
Felix is going to find Coop with the big snipe right there and the hunting rifle. And now Felix is on his second elimination. Pretty good, but he hasn't been able to acquire any of the loot. Look at how much shambles there is. These are massive frags. Is ace card being used and played? Everyone knows what time it is, but oh, he's gonna walk right through. It's gonna be clicks just on the backside of the barrel here, and he falls, and it's gonna be a massive come up for Reet. That's the thing. It's that muscle memory to try and jump on a ramp, and typically you end up behind it. It doesn't matter because the player does as well. Acorn, though, is going to come up with a harpoon here. I don't think he's going to grab too much, and unfortunately, he's going to get tagged in the process. Unreal, someone who does not have any shields or HP. Trying to scramble down for some of that loot.
That's a mobile player, by the way. He made it through to grand finals today, or at least that's what he tweeted. Booga with a lot of materials. I was going to say a second ago, this was really reminding me of World Cup because pretty much every player that we looked at was having very, very low materials, which is what happened with Booga in the first game. You remember the amount of refreshes he had to get moving through, even all the way to 5th. There was like 3 elims that he needed to get to survive up to that point. Acorn in the same position, so was Reet, but Booga looking a lot better.
We're gonna see now. Talk about Booga. It's not looking too hot for him at this moment here. 14 HP, 5 actual health, and no heals. So a total of 19. This is a snipe that's gonna matter. He does not hit it. I don't know how it's gonna play out with this gray charge, but this is a fight he has to hit. You can see trying to keep it alive, and no, the stinker from Godku. And that's it. It's over. Just ticked out of the game.
That's something that actually changed slightly this week. I don't know whether it was official or what, but it feels like you definitely find a lot more stinks these days off the Marauders, or the way that they're deploying them. So Godku uses a lot. Booga has to tunnel all the way forward in zone. Already an awkward position to be in, but yeah, he's done to Godku and not going to be happy about that. And for a momentum player like him, that is not good. Acorn gets one, boxes another one. He's on the side of the wall now, but that's the materials. Look at that, 370. Jay Roses also trying to get in the box. He gets an impact. A lot of players putting themselves into really, really good positions, but Jay Roses still has to move, man. And I don't think he actually got the loot from that.
Let's talk about it, though. These are two impactful frags that are going to play into his favor. Placement points already being given out, so if you made it this far, you are taking a nice deep breath. You can see, because it's starting to add up now. That's already 10 points, giving people that foot in the door. Take a look at the mountain, though. It's defiable, little, accept, extras, vert, and a few others that are parked up here. Everyone down in the bottom half, some big names. I see Macon, I see Damo, I see Falconer down there. Epic Whale way down in the bottom, as is Arkram.
And Reed also got all the way up to the top of this mountain, and zone favors pretty much everybody in the lobby, but those up top, more importantly. Reed was up there. There's 40R Storm, who we know has that shockwave launcher. He's been sitting very quiet. Jay in this game too. Another big surge right here, right now. Epic Whale will go against Bumboy. 10 mats is what he has, and it's going to go over the mountain. There is Jay online and active. He finds an Elam on the backside. He's also going to be challenging against 40R Storm. That's the Shockwave player. That's the Shockwave player. No, he gets away, thankfully for him. Moving forward, still Epic Whale up in the top right of the screen. He's going to be able to base up at the front side of zone.
It's going down. Jay still turning up in the low ground with 2 eliminations. Here's Epic's perspective as he falls. Epic Whale taken out by X there. For a second, it looked like he could have bounced back. He was going to get back in this competition, but no. Someone who needs more, though, is Jay. Jay now out of material in the mid game. An impact frag is absolutely necessary now. Player on ultimate height, though, is going to be Arkram, one of the few who's looking down on the rest of the zone. But we're going to be tuned in with Jay here. What can Jay do now? One material to make something happen here. It's Godku's on the other side of the wall. He doesn't want to take this fight. He's playing back and forth, trying to make it work right now. And the zone's going to favor him. It's actually going to go backwards. So he is in the advantage position here. With every player that falls, more placement points being divvied out as well.
Arkram still landing. Scented will have to give up height. By the way, that's Emad. GG is a beast, and I think he has the grappler. Meanwhile, Arkram's still in a fight. Oh, Medusa! That's Jay, another one. And he has now taken height from anybody who was potentially fighting against it, but giving it up right away. Still 39 builds to his name. He can still make this work. Still a player up on height. Scented drops down. 40R Storm still alive, but getting pressured from Jay. Another shockwave will ruin someone's game, but we still have 40R Storm active in this one.
As is Arkram, as is Jay. Jay actually finding the impact frag that he needed. All of a sudden, he is in this run right now. He has 200 builds left in the inventory. Take a look at the wide shot, though. Jay's on height. He's going to crash pad off of that. Quinn's going to find 2, lighting up the feed for a second there. 10 more points going in his favor. Let's take a look at Arkram, though. Finding his way to endgame. Will he break into top 10? It's looking very likely. Bumboy seems to be falling now. And yes, that's going to be another one for Arkram. The refresher, indeed. He's going to jump in for it. He wants all the loot. Here's Jay perspective. Using those crash pads to get ahead. And no, someone's going to meet him with a big shot. It's Little on the other side of the wall.
Fernando goes down as well. Furious, the last NA East player, is up. The FNCS Invitational winner. He grabs 1, 7 people now alive, and this is so tense. Little still on to Jay. Yes, he gets the floor on top of him, blocks him in, and gets the finish too. Jay with 4 elims now, but Arkram is on height, and he's got 2. I don't see, yes, 40R Storm still alive, probably has no rockets though, and it's gonna be a fight with him against Jay in zone.
Arkram, no more materials now. He has to work his way down, start to figure out what is he going to do. It's going to be the focus point for the second height. Furious now, under some serious pressure. Take a look. 40R Storm's going to catch Decoy down in the low ground as well. This is huge for 40R. So 40R still in the game. Medusa, which is Jade just nearby, and Furious, all huge names for the West and East team. And now we got a little bit of a box fight. Arkram sitting on top of Jay's build. Jay's trying to find an opportunity to step out. He's got 4 eliminations. He's feeling it. He's going to go all the way down to the low ground now. Arkram still looking for an opportunity, playing across enemy builds. He can win this game right now. All he has to do is wait and time it, and yes, he finds Furious huge. Yes. And now 40R storms as well. But no, 3 HP, Balla. Can he hit this final shot? He's got him back against the storm. 1 more second. Can he do it?
Wow.
Yes. Oh my God.
That was one of the craziest games. The names in that one, 2 FNCS Invitational winners, and Arkram, the one from NA West.